When you're ready to start your business, Northwest Registered Agent gives you access to thousands of free guides, tools, and legal forms. Everything you need to launch and protect your business in one place. Northwest Registered Agent has been helping small business owners and entrepreneurs launch and grow businesses for nearly 30 years. They're the largest registered agent and LLC service in the U.S., with over 1,500 corporate guides, real people who know your local laws and can help you in your business every step of the way. Plus, with Northwest, privacy is automatic. They never sell your data and handle all services in-house because privacy by default is their pledge to customers. Don't wait. Protect your privacy, build your brand, and get your complete business identity in just 10 clicks and 10 minutes. Visit northwestregisteredagent.com/OFD-free and start building something amazing. Get more with Northwest Registered Agent at northwestregisteredagent.com/OFD-free. This is Optimal Finance Daily, the simple, unconventional way to form spending habits so you never have to think about your expenditure again. By Charlie Brown of simpleandstraightforward.substack.com. I can't remember the last time I had to think about how much money I spend on a daily basis. I'm no Rockefeller. My husband and I live on around 40 grand a year between us, which is 30 grand less than the US median. We don't budget, we don't count pennies, and if we want something, we buy it. Our ability to do this boils down to one simple premise, a premise that is used by everyone I know who is of modest to better monetary means and good with money. We listen to our guts, not other people's opinions about where we should spend our money, not advertisements, not societal norms, not our parents or friends, not even our greedy brains when they start to justify where we need insert item here. We listen to what our gut feeling says about every single purchase we make, and we use that gut feeling to inform our spending habits. It turns out that guts need far less than you think, which means you have a shot at having it all. Lucky gut, lucky you. Here's how it works. Step number 1. Get to know your gut. If you have even just one toe dipped in the waters of consumerist culture, you probably have a hard time untangling what you actually want, your gut feelings, from what you think you want. Everything does a really good job of convincing us that we need all the stuff. I was recently tempted to buy a new pair of fancy sneakers just because I walked past the fancy sneaker shop with 30% off everything, despite neither needing nor really wanting a new pair. It's what our consumerist society does best, persuading us that we need all the stuff. Advertisers will try to speak to your guts, whispering sweet nothings into its ears about how much better it will feel if only you bought this or that. It's assisted by the fact that purchasing stuff comes with its own little built-in dopamine factory, making you feel temporarily better when presented with a shiny new toy. But your gut knows better. It's that little niggle saying perhaps you don't need to buy the thing. It's the buyer's remorse that hits you even before you whip out your credit card. When it comes to knowing how you should spend your money, your gut knows more than society does. It knows everything. Your gut feeling is the happy little pull in your stomach when you think about something you spent money on that was truly worth it. It's genuine excitement about an upcoming event or experience. It also knows what you don't want. It's the worry when you think about how much an upcoming event is going to cost you. It's that sinking feeling every time you have to part with your $1,000 car payment you wish you'd never committed to. Get to know it and everything changes. Step number 2, use the scariest personal finance tool of all to expose what your gut really wants. Enter stage left the Personal Expenditure Spreadsheet, or PES, also known as the most terrifying personal finance tool out there. The PES knows all your spending secrets, and there's nowhere to hide. It's also the best way to figure out what you truly care about. When I started my own PES, I spent months diligently entering every single penny I spent into its columns, categorizing expenditures like housing, transportation, going out, groceries, clothing, personal grooming, and health. Then I stepped back, stopped looking at the spreadsheet through my fingers, and let my gut do the thinking for me. For every category, I asked my gut, how do you feel about this? Does that number horrify you? Is it enough? Too little even? my charity expenditure was woefully lacking. It's a fascinating exercise in exposing what truly matters to you. For instance, I spent 25% of my entire expenditure on going out for drinks and dinner. That's my thing, one of my 5 simple living pillars. It's what I love to do. Do I feel guilty about it? No, it stays. But when I saw my expenditure on clothing in the first year, I was horrified. My gut said, WTF are you spending so much money on clothing when you only wear the same 2 sweaters and single pair of jeans day in and day out? This is a rip the Band-Aid off kind of exercise. It hurts, but it works. Because once you know where you actually want to spend your money and where you don't, you can start to cut the fluff. Step number 3, use your gut to form sparkling new spending habits. My dirty little secret is I fucking hate forming new habits. They take time and it's painful, and apparently I need hundreds of new ones in order to resemble a productive and relevant human being. But man, am I happy I formed new gut-approved spending ones. It's pretty simple to execute. You cut out areas that your gut has told you simply don't matter to you. If you're lucky, these are small and easily done, like eliminating pointless social engagements or cutting back on your visits to Target or Walmart. Or you might be looking at cutting your big expenditures. It might mean downsizing your car or your home or finding new ways to reduce your grocery bill. Alas, not all habits take a nice, neat 66 days to form. They may take a while. They may be painful. They probably will be. But once they're formed, say hello to step number 4. And step number 4, enjoy spending money whenever you want. Once you've got your spending habits in force, it's like being on spending autopilot. The whole thing runs like a well-oiled machine in the background of your brain. There are no more internal battles about if you can afford X, Y, or Z because you already know. There's no deprivation involved because you form spending habits around what matters to you. You can spend money however you like because you've cut the fluff. Most importantly, your new spending habits keep you in check because you don't want your gut to tick you off for overspending. It will, and it won't be shy about calling you a fucking idiot. After a while, you form spending habits that are not only aligned with your values, but also within your means, which means you can spend exactly how you want without feeling deprived, conflicted, or worried ever again. All because you had the guts to listen to your gut. You just listened to the post titled The Simple, Unconventional Way to Form Spending Habits So You Never Have to Think About Your Expenditure Again by Charlie Brown of simpleandstraightforward.substack.com.
Wow, all these patients complaining they can't get their medicines. Insurers and PBMs are often owned by the same giant company, so middlemen, like me, decide what medicines you can get and how much you pay. But don't worry, if your prescription gets denied, we know another one that works for us. I mean, you.
Washington should stop PBMs and insurers from driving up drug costs. Learn more at phrma.org/insurer costs. Paid for by Pharma.
Imagine you're a business owner who has to rely on a dozen different software programs to run your company. Each one is expensive, overly complicated, and worst of all, none of them are connected. Now imagine a platform that could tackle all of your business management needs in one place. That platform you're imagining? It's Odoo. Odoo has all the programs you'll ever need, and they're all connected on a single, simple, easy-to-use software, giving you peace of mind that your business is always being taken care of from every angle. Odoo assists in accounting, marketing, inventory, HR, CRM, manufacturing, and everything in between through its user-friendly interface and open-source applications. Basically, if your business needs it, Odoo's got it. Odoo sounds pretty amazing, right? So stop wasting your time and money on those expensive, disconnected platforms and let Odoo harmonize your business with simple, efficient software that can handle everything for a fraction of the price. It doesn't get much better than that. So what are you waiting for? Discover how Odoo can take your business to the next level by visiting odoo.com. That's ODOO.com. Odoo, modern management made simple. Something that's really sad to me about consumerism is that the entire model hinges on advertisers making you feel inadequate. Before they can sell you the eye cream, they first need to convince you that the wrinkles around your eyes are a problem. Compound that idea over the many things that we buy. And not only will this make us broke, but we'll also feel like about ourselves. What if strengthening our self-confidence and internal compass is a way to fight back against the advertisers? I love this advice to follow your gut when it comes to spending because it requires that you strengthen your sense of self. It requires that you question if you want what you want because you actually do want it, or if it's because society has trained you to want it. We've also been conditioned to connect our self-worth to the material possessions we have. You can change this by recognizing that there is no material possession you can buy that's going to make you feel better about yourself. Improving your self-worth comes from learning to enjoy your own company and investing as much time as possible in self-care. I do this through reading, journaling, meditation, hot yoga, long walks, affirmations, time with loved ones, and focusing on improving my sleep. And I spend very little money on these activities. But that should do it for today. Have a happy rest of your day, and I'll see you on the Thursday show tomorrow, where your optimal life awaits.